Hi there, everybody. I don't want to make it crying. I don't want to make it laughing. I don't want to make it kind of grieving. We will talk today about our life. Today, my aunt have died and has died, and I was acquainted with her. I wasn't like a real sibling or relative to her. She was 83 years old, and I was acquainted with her through the types of connection when we were celebrating with our family New Year's, like Happy New Year of 2013, 14, 12. In these years, I were connected with her and with some years too, but it was always on International Women's Day or New Year's. I was connected with her on these dates. And I mean that I was communicating with her. Another dates, I remember also that I was going to her village like villa, like who will from the Grinch, and I was connected with her, and she was a nice woman, and she gifted to me, I don't want to say that some traits, because we were not connected to each other so much. She gave me only chocolate as a gift on Happy New Year's, on this that I mentioned in 2000s years. She was giving me gifts. She always was gifting me chocolate of milk chocolate, without nuts, without yogurts, without specific insiders. She was giving me this almost the same ration chocolate, milk, classic. And it is what connected, it is my connection to her. But my mom and my grandmother, they were connected to her even bigger. I want to say that my grandmother was connected with her in a way of they were friends. My grandmother is 71 years old. She was 83 years old, this aunt, and my mom was connected with her daughter, and daughter is alive. And last days of this aunt, she was inside of hospital. She was in a hospital, and her heart last 3 days of her life was beating so slow, like not in a way of normal pulse. And 3 days ago, it was already kind of known that she will die in a day or so. And my grandmother went to her hospital to make an acquaintance, take a meet. I mean, I don't know how to say it correct, like a meeting. When you do meeting with your friend. It was last day. And I don't want to say that I was wanting to go to her, but I wanted to go to her and ask like last questions, what did she regret from her life, because it is interesting to me. But I didn't go. But nobody asked me like should I go or not. I only heard that she's not nice conditions, and I lost this opportunity to ask this question, or at least to make meeting. I lost it, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't know who is on the first here. And okay, I will be slower. I don't want to go near this woman. Okay, and what's more, I don't want to say that I'm crying or I'm sobbing or I do kind of grieving about this person. I feel grateful because maybe one chocolate in one day was a good gift to me that made me who I am right now. Every person in our life, absolutely every, even you are in the comment section, even maybe you are not super active viewer, but you wrote one comment, even so like a ridiculous or something else comment, it can affect on our life. It can affect us in a way that we can make decision after this comment. We can make decision after this message. And every person in our life can affect to our life. I hope and I believe in it. And I think that she affected to me too. She made an effect to me, and I don't know what. Maybe she gave me like a kindness because she gifted to me chocolate. Only what I believe. It is she was gifting to me chocolate, and on a village I was doing kind of using a saw, and I was doing sawing of trees, and that's all. And after that we were sitting and eating some I don't know what's the name of it. It is when you eat some meat. I mean that pork, chicken, you know, and you eat it. And we were doing grilling, barbecue, like in Russian style, shashlik in Russian language. And it is what I remember from these moments, and nothing else I remember. I maybe remember, but it is kind of in subconscious. And maybe you have a question, like, but what had happened? Why did she die? She was in a good condition, I want to say. I don't want to say that she was kind of obese and big and with a huge weight. I don't want to say it. She was in a real, maybe like I am right now, in a way of older age. Yes, maybe she had some habits that were kind of not really nice, but in the condition of her appearance, she was young. No, young. I want to say that she was with a good appearance. I mean that she was tall, not tall, but slim and fit. Like I am. I am fit, I am not a fat person. And she was born in 1937. And she has a daughter. Daughter is a healthcare nurse. And I am acquainted with her a lot. with your with this aunt. It is one more aunt. She's a daughter of this woman. She is my mother's friend, and I acquainted with her bigger. Like I was communicating a bit in a way of small talk. And this person, 83 years old, she was, and I think that she is, because spirits are always with us. And today I also, when I have known about that she passed us out of us. I don't know how to use correct grammar to it. Well, when I knew this fact, I was in a condition of I want to say thank you for everything that were around, because maybe she's watching right now to us, and I wanted to say thank you to her. And I was standing in the kitchen and I said aloud like thank you in Russian language to her several times. And when about this girl, about this woman, about this aunt, and I don't want to say that she was doing kind of not really good drinking, smoking, and drugging every day. I found that she started to be in a not really nice condition from 75 years old almost, because always I remember some talk in my family like she's right now going with less health, like she can't go firmly and nicely. And I remember this talk, and this year of coronavirus made her less maybe active, maybe less immunitive to these things. I don't know. I didn't ask about information. Was it because of coronavirus? But coronavirus maybe affected a bit, because everybody has this kind of, not like coronavirus, COVID infection, but we all do kind of coughing and sometimes doing things like this. And people who are older age, who are with an old age, they do this more frequently than younger generation. And I think that it affected to her, at least in effect of like no walking to the streets. Because when you are an adult, when you are super old adult, then you should walk, you should do activity. Because if you will not be active, then your blood will be circulated less and less and less, smaller. And I think that, yes, it affected. But I don't know what's the reason of death. Tomorrow we will write, and I hope that I will write too. In the morning it will be farewell. We have tradition in Russia. It is when you have a car with a coffin, and you should kind of say goodbye, say farewell when a person goes away with this car to the place when body will be or singing in a church, or I don't know what's the process. I have never ever been there, and it will be interesting to know how does it look like, and what is it to look at this process, and how will I feel, because it is a person, it is like my near close person, because my family knows him, but it is kind of in the same way like I don't know her. I remember only gifts and village, as I said before. And I think you understand me right now. If it could be, I don't want to say it, and I don't want to make it happen. And no. If it could be my mom or someone from my relatives, like close relatives, I think that I could be in a way of grief and so much of tears. I don't want to even imagine it. Yes, and I hope you understand me right now. It is like when your not super close friend from school dies, and yes, you understand that it was a nice person, but you are not like crying with crocodile tears. I hope you understand, yes? And I feel this way right now. I will be truthful to you, but I feel gratefulness and gratitude. And about life, this situation made me more attentiveness that I am right now 22, almost 23 years old. In the 5th of December I will be 23. And your life could be shorter, could be longer than this person lived. She was 83 years old, and your life could end tomorrow, today, not yesterday. And your life could end in every moment. You're gonna die, and in any moment you can it could happen to our life. And our goal, as Gandalf said from Lord of the Rings, it is to do with time that given to us, to do something with the time that given to us, like invest it in something good, in something that really matters to our society, to our world. One moment, I will check my boots, because I think that I stepped in a poo. Okay, and I hope you understand me right now. One moment. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And sorry for this interruption of nonsense. And I wish you, as a viewer, have a good life that will be so in a way that everybody after you will remember you. Like, create a legacy, create something that will be after you in this world, and will be known not in a way that people will thank you and like, yes, it was a good man, but in a way that people will feel that I want to tell a story about this person. Okay? And this video was created specifically for in a memory of a person of Teta Lucia. It is owned Lucia in the Russian language. And if you have your parents alive, if you have your siblings alive, say to them how you love them. Even if you was angry to your mom yesterday, or maybe to your dad, or to someone, or you have kind of guilt, say that you love them. I think it will be a good start. of your way creating of legacy. Yes. And thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry for this mood, maybe. You maybe didn't expect so like grief or gratefulness mood for this video. I hope you understand me. You are a human. And I don't know, why do people should be kind of not funny, not... when we speak about death, why should we feel kind of grief? We shouldn't do this. Yes, we should kind of feel that yes, person is gone, but we should continue our life in any moment, in any situation of things. If you don't have your relative or sibling, I want to share to you understanding, and I want to share to you love. You are not alone, my man. Everything will be fine. And I wish you have a good day, week, month, year. Everything will be good. And I wish it to Lucia, who is right now maybe is watching to me. Maybe don't understand because I don't know. Did you know English or not? But in a way of hosts, you maybe know English because it is super ability. And thank you a lot for Lucia, for being with us for these years. Thank you for the chocolate that you gifted to me in a new year, and for the shashlik that we ate in your village. Thank you. Thank you for my viewer. Thank you for everybody. Have a nice day and make a great legacy. Bye bye.